This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Just, after the big game on Saturday, big celebration, have you guys had time to kind of turn the page and get ready for Southern Miss?
Yeah, we talked about it Sunday. Sunday's all about the truth. After Sunday, we just threw that game in the trash. On to the next. Getting ready for Southern Miss.
All right, let's take some questions from Ryan Moy from FXR in Roanoke.
Hey Shedro, how you doing, man?
Good, and you?
I'm all right. Hey, just talk a little bit about the fact that this program, 5-0. It's been a long time since this program has been in this position. Talk about it, and what does it mean to you, seeing your team being 5-0, and how hype are you guys right now?
We hype. We proud of ourselves. We passed a few tasks that was given to us. Lineman's been blocking great. Team been playing great defense. Everything great all around.
All right, let's go to John Manson from A Sea of Red.
Hey Shedro, have you ever rushed for 170 yards in a game before, high school or anything?
Not rush, receive, but
Were you primarily a receiver in high school?
yes, sir.
So is this your first full season playing running back all the way?
Yes, sir.
How has the transition been? Going from receiver, returner to a full-time running back.
It's a little different because receiver, you mostly got to explode off the ball. Now running back, you got to be patient. It's a great O line. Seal they blocks in. Give them some time.
All right, next let's go to Damian Sortolett from the Lynchburg News in Advance.
Shedro, we've seen on all three of your touchdown runs this year, the one against Western Kentucky and then the two against Syracuse, the offensive line created some big holes for you to run through. What's that been like running behind those guys this year and their ability to create a new line of scrimmage, create some running lanes, and make sure you guys can pick up big chunks of yards?
It's great. Like, they're only getting better and better. And we got hella good running backs to go right behind them, give them some time.
Taking questions here for Shedro Lewis. Flames running back. If you've got a question, use the raise hand option. Looking ahead to this week here against Southern Miss, a team that hasn't played in a couple of weeks and has only won one game so far. But when you look at them, what have you seen on tape that could make this team dangerous defensively?
Southern Miss is a good team. I mean, we both good. We're going to go back at it, back and forth. May the best team wins.
All right, let's go back to John.
I can't hear none.
John, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Hey Shedro, some of the other players have said that you're the fastest player on this team. Is that something that you think is true?
In my heart, I feel like it's true, but I know Kev, Troy, DeMario, DJ. I know a few of the players that give me some competition, and I love it.
Have you run track or anything in high school?
Sophomore year, yeah.
Okay. Do you know what's the fastest you've been clocked in a 40?
4.44 at Rivals in Miami, junior year.
Let's go back to Damian.
Shedro, you talked about the mentality of being at a receiver versus being at running back. You had to be explosive when you caught the ball at wide receiver, but now you have to have some patience. From a mindset perspective, what did you have to do in your adjustment period from transitioning from wide receiver to running back, and how did you have to change your body as well because of having to now run between the tackles, have to be physical and not get hurt when you're going up against defensive linemen?
It didn't take me long. It took some time. Me and Coach Bruce, we used to go out to practice, do some footwork, some patience, and all that kicked in. Do some more film after practice. That helped a lot. Coach Bruce was a big key of that.
And following that up, how did your body change at all? Did you have to work harder to make sure you could absorb the punishment that comes with frequently touching the ball around bigger guys at the line of scrimmage?
Yes, sir. Coach Don been getting us right. conditioning wise, lifting wise, power, speed. Yeah, he been getting us right overall. So it's just like I'm taking it all in. We taking it all in as a team.
Coach Freeze said the other day that he really enjoyed the process of recruiting you. What do you remember about the recruiting process with Coach?
Yeah, I remember when he called me. I was talking to him, and I came up here on a visit. I ain't even gonna go there again. And we had a great conversation. That was just more. It was more than football. He cared about off the field as well. So I was like, I love that.
What did he say or do to make you realize that he really cared for you as a person, not just a player?
That I ain't gonna say.
John?
Shedro, have you guys in the locker room, some of your teammates, have you talked at all this week about, this being, Southern Miss being Hugh Freeze's alma mater, and maybe want to make sure you go out there and take care of business for your head coach, because this probably means a little bit extra to him personally?
Yeah, we talk about it in the locker room, man. We talk about it as a team, about how much it means to him. So we gonna get that done. We got no choice. On plan.
Did you get a lot of phone calls after the game on Saturday? I'm sure you did. Text messages, phone calls. I mean, highlights were all over the place. I talked to people that aren't even really Liberty fans, but they said that they saw you running from one end of the field to the other, and they were talking to me about it. I mean, what was the reaction you kind of got from friends, family?
I mean, that day I was excited, And Sunday came. Sunday's all about the truth, and we just throw it in the trash. All that don't mean nothing now. Southern Miss. That's what we're looking forward to.
Damon?
Hey, Shedro, Coach said that you've had some trouble with confidence in the past, and now it seems like you're more confident now because you're finding success. How has that helped? And where is the confidence grown in you as you've seen and found success here on the gridiron?
Yeah, the confidence was mainly my patience. Like the transition from blowing off the ball to now you gotta wait, be patient. I mean, like I said, it took some time, but it's kicking in.
Is that from that confidence standpoint was initially having issues of making sure you were patient and finding the right hole instead of trying to explode where you thought you needed to be, and that over time you developed confidence in what you're able to do versus early on when you were maybe struggling with that?
Yeah, it was more of a I want the QB clap. Like I'm trying to explode out of there. That's what I know. Like Coach Bruce walked me through it. He talked to me how things should be. Even Mac, Pickett, Troy, the guys that in front of me, they done walked me through it too. They give me help as well when Coach Bruce is not around, doing something else, helping something else.
When you I believe you transitioned to running back last year. Is that correct?
Spring.
Spring. Did you during that spring practice? Did you have? You mentioned the guys that are there on the team now. Did you have anyone else who had been with the program, like a Frankie Hickson, those guys who have been around you that maybe helped you out also?
Right. Pickett, Mac, Troy, Frank Boyd, them boys. The backs are already here. Them boys just walked me through it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. And I'm just taking it all in. We helping each other, as it should be.